is an SUV. All windows are down. It's tilted in bad enough I couldn't get to the back license plate, no front license plate.
That is a car. You're right over top of it. Good job.
I owe you a new strap.
You can use mine. I use my own mask.
Embrace the chaos like a broken strap.
It's all right, buddy. All right, guys, we are on the Hiawassee River currently. We are searching for John Boyd. John Boyd went missing in 2023 of January. He is in a Nissan Rogue. What's crazy about this is there's not really much to go by. We do know that he loved fishing in the Charleston area, so we are at the Charleston boat ramp here. Is it called Charleston boat ramp?
Yeah, it's a Charleston access.
Charleston access. There's a few access points here that we want to check out, and first of all, we want to go and really just go back and forth on this boat ramp and check every angle, because there is a complete drop-off, and a vehicle could hide in those drop-offs. So we're going to check it out, and then we're going to go, I'm thinking it's upriver, and get that all checked out, make sure that we do our due diligence and find everything that's in here. So wish us luck, and hopefully we can bring back John today. I've expressed this a lot. When you're doing this job, you want to get every single angle at a boat ramp that you can, because like I said, there's drop-offs. A car can hide right behind there, and always have a live scope going. If you're going to do this, have a live scope going, have your sonars going, and really just scan that boat ramp up and down, left and right, crisscross, all that. Now, also keep in mind that any open road is access. If you don't think it's access, you're crazy, because like any opening, like up there by that telephone pole, you have an opening, could be a car there, could be a car in the opening behind us on this boat ramp. All kinds of access points that a vehicle could accidentally go off or intentionally go off. We have went past this boat ramp a couple times. We do see a lot of rocks. We're going to try to distinguish if there's any vehicles here or not, but I really want to concentrate going down through here by this bridge and these 2 or 3 openings here, just because there is a possibility of vehicles there. All right, so we have an opening here by this picnic table. If you check that out, let's see if there's anything going out through here. Nothing there? No. All right. And, you know, you want to stay in between like 1.5 to 3.5, depending on your boat size. If you've got a bigger boat, you can go a little faster. But, all right, now you got this opening here by this tree. Very, very good possibility. We got a couple stumps, a couple trees here. I need to get away from that. Getting too shallow. Oh.
Boat?
Is that a boat?
I'm pretty sure that is a boat.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a boat. That is one big boat. You can't deny that's not a boat. Well, cool. So that opening, maybe somebody left their boat attached there and it sank. Oops. But there again, you know, always check these little spots here that Lindsay's showing you right now. Just all different directions, and then come out a little bit.
Almost this whole road is accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a tree here and there, but like I could easily get my truck through there.
So we just passed Resolute industry here, and we're getting ready to be coming by Olin. Is it Olin Core?
Olin Core Alkali. There's a really rocky bottom, like big rocks.
Good God, that looked like a car. All right.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that you
Dove on a rock.
dove on a rock.
Hey, you know you gotta leave no stone unturned.
So anyway, we just went past Resolute. We're coming up to the Olin Core Alkali plant.
I just said that.
Even though, I know I'm reiterating because you got sidetracked. You squirreled. So with that, even though like both of these sides have been kind of railroad, we've been still scanning down the sides just to make sure. The next bridge that we come upon will be 75 where it crosses over the Hiawassee. So we're going to make sure that we check that, and then we're going to keep on going down at least till we get down to Route 58.
Then we're going to turn back up, and then we're going to search upriver. You want me to say something? All right, we're at Highway 75. It's been a long little journey through here. It took us about an hour to get here, but we searched everything on this side, so no vehicles yet. But we're gonna go across here. We're gonna check underneath, down a little bit, and check this whole bridge. Rails aren't too high. Vehicles can flip over without even touching the side of the rails. Plus, we can't see the structure. And there's a road right next to it with some guardrails. So we'll definitely get this checked out, make sure there's no cars in here. We are using the crack controlling motor. I got to thinking, why am I spinning the gas? I can just use the trolling motor. So that's what we're using. Got a boat coming beside us. But it's been pretty quiet. We haven't seen anything. We did see that one boat at the beginning. I want to say a special thanks again to Sea Arc. It's a tree, isn't it?
Kind of looks like it could be a car right before the bridge. You get floated down into the pillar.
I didn't get that. Maybe a car. I don't know. Don't those guys know we're sonar? Why would they fly through here?
Yes, how dare other people enjoy the water.
Anyway,
They weren't even going fast.
we're going to go check back underneath this one bridge right before it. Kind of looks like a tree, but then again...
It could be a tree, and just given that shape right there. It's just that it was so thick down here at the bottom.
So yeah, that's about it. We'll search this, and then after we search this, we're going to fly back up. We're going to go vroom vroom all the way back up to where we put in. Dumb boat. And I'm going to vroom vroom past him and wake him like he waked me. Anyway, we're going to go back over there and then go upriver or downriver, whichever way that is. There's a curve, and there's a bend in the river where the road goes right next to it, so we'll try that out. It is warm.
So we are just down the river from the Charleston access. We found this other boat ramp I'm not sure how much it's used. The parking lot's a little bit smaller. This is right by Cherokee Crossing and Valley Drive, like right after those two meet. There's a railroad that goes over as well. So we're just going up this side of the river, and then we're going to go turn around and then go back down and check that area as well. It doesn't look like it's probably like used a lot or a well-known boat ramp, especially when you have the Charleston access right on the other side with a much bigger area, a little better kept. So, but we are going to double check, look at it, see if we can find anything.
We do see something that has been catching my eye when we went back and forth on this. It's on the ridge, but it also looks like it's really silted out. So it may be a car, but the only thing you can see is the front end. I don't know for a fact, but we're gonna come in at a straight angle so I can get a different shadow on it. Because what it looked like was the front end, and I seen like a mirror on the side. Should see it any second.
That's what you're seeing out there. So we'll need to go on the outside for that car.
Yeah.
Yep, because look, here's the mirror coming off of it.
Yeah, I told you I seen a mirror.
Yeah, but not where you thought you saw a mirror. You may have seen a mirror, but it wasn't what you thought.
I called it. I said I seen a mirror.
Yeah, but you thought you saw a mirror over there. You can't just say I see a mirror, and then when we see a mirror, you're like, I told you I saw a mirror.
It was we had already crossed over it, dummy.
Uh-huh.
No.
No, it's right there.
What now? How the heck did I miss it? Twice. All right.
Did you turn too far?
I see it, and that's indicative of being a car not being in the water very long at all. You see how it's just like kind of.
Look at all those sand that's built up behind it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah.
Stuck?
Oh yeah. It's metal. Okay. Now I'm off of it.
All right, we'll just pull that up and let's.
Yeah, that's
You want
Eric to dive it.
I've got it.
We just passed over a vehicle, and guys, this is at a swimming spot. They've got.
It's like it's upside down.
They got ropes here. Oh yeah, that's definitely a vehicle. Wow.
Upside down?
Where do you? Yeah.
I just don't know how it would have got down here.
Yeah, you see the tires on the bottom?
Yeah.
Wow. How?
It's just skewed.
How? Where? So after doing some investigation, guys, there is a trail back there, like some off-road trails where they can get over here and have fun, the rope swing and, swimming. This is a swimming spot. So there's a vehicle right in front of that tip of that cliff right there. Is it an SUV or crossover? Possibly. It is a higher raised up vehicle. It almost have to be a crossover or a SUV to get back there, probably. To make it into the water, it'd have to be. I think is that it? No.
That's it.
That's it right there. It'd have to be a truck or a bigger vehicle to make it through there. That's so interesting. All right. So from what I could tell, so we're going to say 20, it's 5 foot tall. Because it's reaching over there. Yeah, it's about 5 foot tall. Lindsay, there's another vehicle there.
Is there two?
Yeah. So you see this one?
Mm-hmm.
And you see that one?
See, that one on mine doesn't look like anything in there.
Well, it may be just because I slowed down. Let me. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead and take a video for Eric so he can see it. Or,
I took pictures.
okay. Let me go back over that because that kind of looks. So it looks like there's 1, 2.
What that looks like?
Possibly
right there,
3.
Did you get that?
Did you go over something? No.
Another upside down one.
I'll
That
get
could
it.
just be a rock, though.
I'll get it on the way back. I'm just going to go over here, turn, and then come back through. Yeah, there's something right there, Lindsay. You just seen? Because you'll see the other car. You can't see the other car. Not that
We're
speed.
too far out.
Yeah.
We were going past, weren't you?
All right. We're going to go back in. Wow. Okay, cool. Fingers crossed. Be amazing to bring him home.
There's a butterfly on our boat right now.
It's a sign, Lindsay. My grandma also wanted to be a butterfly when in her second life. Isn't that crazy? Mom will tell you that story. Your grandma wanted to too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. My mom will tell you that story exactly. Okay, so we're going to go over this, and we're not going to veer off. We're not going to turn. We're just going to keep going straight. So how many vehicles do we got here? Could possibly be one.
That's a tree.
Okay, that's a tree. All right. Definitely one right there. We know that for a fact. Because you already stuck on it. Why is it showing a little lower?
We're in just a hair.
Oh, I went straight over it. That's why. See, there's another. That may. I think that's a rock.
And then you got this that we're going over right now.
That's an upside down vehicle.
That looks like a set of tires upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Look. You see how it. I don't know if it's upside down or not.
It might not be.
It looks like there's a car there, super old,
Yeah.
but there is definitely a car there. And then you said just a little further down, you seen something else?
It looked like as we were getting ready to turn, so it would have been like probably in here somewhere, but it could have just been another rock.
This may be just a dumping spot, an old time dumping spot, back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
Since we don't have Eric with us, I want to include him, so I'll let him dive on these vehicles. I mean, I could dive right now, but I'd like to have Eric involved. He's usually with us when we solve cases.
Well, and he's the one who brought us in on this.
And he is the one that, he's let us stay at the house. I want him to be included with this, so.
So Eric had brought us into the case of John Rosati Boyd. He lives in the area of Chattanooga, with John being from Cleveland. This is kind of in Eric's area, and he's really wanting to get in and start helping more and more. The other day we had searched Lake Chickamauga, which was a highly potential spot just because of the amount of water and knowing what we know about John. Jacob and I, with Eric's blessing, came out to search the Hiawassee while he was at work, kind of killing two birds with one stone. We can get out here and search and then wait for Eric to come out and dive with us. So we have located potentially up to 5 vehicles. Now that Eric's out of work, we've put in here at the Charleston Access boat ramp. We're gonna find these cars. We have them marked with GPS locations, but we're gonna get them marked with a magnet and a buoy. Eric's gonna dive down, check them out. Hopefully one of them will be John. Ready when you are. Buoy's right here off the bow.
Good luck.
Love you, bye. I don't know how much line's out, so just might take you a minute.
All right now, Eric's in the water. He's gonna take a dive. See if this vehicle is what we're looking for. Now that we're slowed down on it and looked at it, it kind of looks like a truck to me. But it still could be an SUV because I'm getting a lot of top of a rail. It's either a bed or it's a top of an SUV. So we'll see what happens when it comes back up. We still have several other vehicles to dive on, so just want to say thank you, Ride or Dive, for coming out here and helping and allowing us to come out here and help you. So.
SUV. All windows are down. It's Ford. It's silted in bad enough I couldn't get to the back license plate. No front license plate, but the car is clear.
Okay, good job. Well, at least we're on the right track, right?
Yeah.
I just don't see how it went off unless it just went off the cliff. Let's hope this is John Boyd. Family needs answers.
Love you, bye.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. There's like 4 different trucks down there stacked on top.
That's what I thought. Well, the first time I seen that one, I told her, I said, I think there's 2 or 3 other vehicles there.
Yeah, they're all like crisscross laying on top of each other. They're old, rusted, dilapidated. But there's like 4 different ones.
What was that one? What did we put you on?
You put me right on one of the old frames.
Okay.
That one was just a frame pretty much.
Okay.
Actually,
Wow.
the magnet's on a tailpipe. Newest one I saw was the last one that I was just on, and it was a square body Ford or Chevy.
Oh, man. Okay.
So there's
I thought
4
it was
there?
crazy, but then I realized that like one had hubcaps and all the rims were different.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one like bangled frame.
So there's 4 of them right there?
There's at least 3, I think 4. And a big old bass.
Earlier today, I seen what I thought was 2 vehicles. I said, there possibly maybe 3 there. but we couldn't tell. That's weird. Okay. Now,
so if there's 4, one of them is truly, or 2 of them are just frames.
so there's no license on any of them.
And they've been there for a long time. I grabbed hold of one of them, and the little parts that was there, and it just crumpled in my hand.
Okay. We can be able to get this magnet off. With Eric diving that vehicle, I couldn't tell. I did know that there was a lot of different objects there, but I couldn't tell that they were actually cars. He said there was 3 on top of each other, and we found 2 other on the outskirts of where he was diving. So we're up to 11 vehicles found, 10, possibly 11 vehicles found in this area. So we're going to try to get them all dove. If not, we'll have to go come back. So.
All right, so those cars, it was the most interesting dive I've had so far. They were stacked, like just on top of each other. One was a early 80s square body Chevy truck. The other 2 were even older. One looked like an old work truck, and then one had the old solid metal wheels that were always chromed out. So I picked out at least 3, maybe 4 different ones. I couldn't tell for certain, but they were mostly just frames, and it looks like an old dumping spot. They've all been there for a long time.
Love you, bye. You're supposed to say it too, you know.
Love you, bye. Well, you got a lot of oil, a lot of gas, probably an old vehicle. You ain't got nothing in your hand either, so.
There's nothing to grab.
So that means a completely dilapidated car.
80s Honda. Dilapidated, rusted out. One side door was open about this much. So cleared it as best I could, but nothing in there.
Okay.
I couldn't get a hold of a mirror, license plate, anything to rip off of it.
Okay. Good job. On to the next. So this one's definitely a car.
Eric, did you get that mask?
Yeah.
And we are on top of it.
I'm not tangled. Get it out of the way.
I'm trying, and then you were going back, and then you came to the front.
Red Chevy, no license plate. No, none of the mirrors were in. It's a red Chevy, probably like again, like early 2000s type room.
Okay. All right. GoPro still on.
No, it was an old Dodge van. Early, one of those. I already turned it off.
No, you didn't.
Like 80s, 90s?
Yeah, 80s, 90s style van.
Was there a ladder rack on it? Is that what we were seeing?
Yeah.
On the sonar?
There's a ladder rack right on the back.
Everything's clear though.
Driver's side. Yep.
Cool.
It's out of there now. It's down on the bottom, off the cliff.
So big old tree stump, huh?
Huge. And shutting out, it kind of looked like a car. I had to go double check and poke at it and stuff.
Did you hear that car, that boat go by?
Yeah.
They were pushing it. I'd say 45.
Yeah. All right, so with that being said, guys, the search for John Rosati Boyd still continues. We did find 11 vehicles out here. We're not done yet. We'll be back. Eric will be here. He'll be searching too, so good job.
I owe you a new strap.
You can use mine. I use my own mask.
Embrace the chaos like a broken strap.
It's all right, buddy. It's fine, just as long as we got that checked, because it was... All right, keep diving. It's not worth stop. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.
Embrace the chaos.